I give you Dr. Reverend Gates.
She said no clapping. I just did a deaf church not too long ago. People were going. So I wanted to speak today about trance healing and channeled healing. When you leave today, outside the doors, I have some paper on self-healing. It's Reiki self-healing, but it'll teach you how to do self-healing on yourself. So I got free handouts out there. We get to take them when you leave. So hopefully I have enough. So the one vibration I want to talk about trance healing, and I've been doing that for quite some time, and working with guides, people from the spirit world, to bring forth healing. And that's through a lot of meditation, getting quiet, silencing yourself. So a lot of it is more of just taking that time to be quiet. Because you can rush into the healing, but taking that time to reevaluate, figure out what you need. What would you personally like as far as the healing? Do you have guides following you? Do you have healing guides, angelic presence? What do you have that makes you you? When I teach healing, I have people, the healer, to sit first. Calm yourself first. Be at vibration first. And then stand up and do the healing. Usually healers are more of, they get into a state being that channel to allow healing to come through them, to you. Trance healing is when I allow the guide or channeled entity to overshadow completely and produce the healing through me. And you will see that sometimes when you're doing healing. You'll be into a mode, you'll start to kind of let go, and you'll see hands laying on top of your hands, placing in places on the body. So, and spirit will be working in that direction for you. But it's never like an intention. Like if you walked in and said, you know, I have something going on with me, I don't really listen. You can tell me everything that's going on with you, I will not listen. Because I am going to send healing to the entire body, wherever it is needed. You might have a bad arm, but you might be mentally ill. so I can't send it just to the arm, I'm going to have to send it somewhere else too. And sometimes we might look at somebody and go, oh Jesus, they need healing there, that's what's wrong with them. But it's not that's not what the healing is for, it's for the complete body. Body, mind, spirit. It's through spiritual healing is considered a powerful method of spiritual healing where the healing energy is believed to originate from the spirit world. There are doctors and physicians and people in the spirit world that will come to help. You just don't pick one and one just runs up. If you have a specialty, something in your life that you need help with, that specialty will show up for you from the spirit world. So it's when you work with that. I work with, when I do trance healing, I work with my guide Lucerne, Tobias, some of my trance guides that I work with. They will overshadow me and work through me. And that's what you have, you get to that point. But trance healing isn't for everyone. Not everyone wants to let go. Allow spirit to work completely through them, and then take a back seat while the healing is taking place. But we still have some kind of idea of what's going on. I love it when healers say, well, I just place my hands wherever spirit tells me. No, I still have control of where spirit is placing. Kind of a control of the vibration. So it's when we teach healing, it's mostly the back. You never really have to touch the front of the body because the chakras are in the back of the body anyway. So just by touching the back, by working with the back area of the individual, you can control everything within the body. You don't have to touch anywhere in the front of the body, you don't. Always, you can do it through the back. Through the vibration of the back. So a lot of it is connected to the vibration of healing. Because when you enter that altered state of consciousness, by sitting, by connecting to that sense of vibration, you're going to sense it, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel them coming close to you, sitting around you, being near you. We are all supposed to be healthy. We are not supposed to be sick. We believe we're supposed to be sick when things are going on in our lives, but we're not supposed to be. Usually illness is there to get our attention because we won't stop. Spirit says, please stop, please. All right, we're getting ready. Then they trip you. You fall. You end up in the hospital. Things happen. Now you're there, the Spirit says, we told you you're going to slow down, aren't you? You're going to slow down now. They'll warn you long before things start to happen. Tell you to slow down. Watch your feet. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't take that. Don't drink that. They'll tell us long before there becomes an issue for our situation. But there's not every illness we're going to get past. Because sometimes we choose situations within our lives to put us where people are that we have to personally affect. And it could come through an illness, a vibration in our lives, the places somewhere where we were to affect others. We're only on this path in this lifetime to affect others. We might think it's just us. We're on our own. We're here to affect the universal mind. That's what we're here to do. So we're always here to affect other vibrations. So through our life, it's the destination that we've chosen. The journey is what we get to walk. Because the journey to the destination is the vibration with that. With me, it's been this destination with healing. I'm a Reiki master. I've got licenses in crystal healing. I've got pranic healing, sound healing, crystal bowls. I've brought all kinds of stuff that I've learned how to do. But I don't use all of it, see. I might have a great big book full of healing modalities, but I pick which ones work for my vibration. Not everything works for you. Not everything's going to say, oh, I'm going to take everything and everything's going to work. You're going to pick what works for you. You're a different vibration than I am. So pick what radiates within your being. Whether it's sound, maybe you're just going to have to play some kind of music. Pick some kind of music that works for you, that fits the vibration for you. You might not fit everyone else. Everybody says, oh, I don't listen to that. But you like it. It fits you. It fits the vibration for you. I have a client now that tells you, oh, you don't want to cross your legs. You don't want to cross your hands. You don't want to do that. Once you make the effort and explain to me that you want a healing, you have opened yourself up for a healing. I don't care if you cross your eyes, cross your fingers, cross your legs. I don't care. You have come for a healing. Sure, the channel, but Spirit will make way. Spirit will make way when you're ready. When you're ready for the healing, they will make way. No matter what you're doing, they'll either stop you, knock you down, they will drag you to where you need to be, and the vibration with that. Because you have to realize that people will arrive in your life to teach you. When you're ready, they will teach you. Years ago when I was trying to get healing and trying to work on things, out of the blue, somebody arrived in my life teaching Hona, Hawaiian healing.
Oh.
So I learned how to do that through the energy. So I still know how to do that. I don't use it all the time, but I still know the symbols and different things that I need to do to make that happen. Same thing with the energy of rocks. Rocks all have different vibrations. Don't go in a store and pick up every rock in the store and stick it in your pocket. You have to look at what the vibrations of the stones are as you place them together in your pocket. You can't have a grounding stone and a vibrational stone that lifts you and drags you at the same time. These are things you learn, or you asked, or you have some kind of connection to. Because if you understand that everything has a vibration to you, your chakras move in a certain vibration, certain revolutions throughout your body. If they slow down long enough, something will get through. So you have to make sure you have to adjust. You have to adjust. If your chakras, if some medium tells you that your chakras are shut down, you're dead, don't pay them. Because you have died. Your chakras do not shut down. They might slow down a little bit, but they're not shut down. So your chakras do not shut down. You're getting ready for death then. We're not going to be able to help you. The question here is, there's so much being taught in healing. And people think they need to have just that. But it's the modality of all of it. When we do spiritual healing, we've got into the vibration with spiritual healing now, is people are fluctuating everything into it. Spiritual healing is hands-on healing. That's what it is, hands-on, hand-on. Not waving with pranic energy, not drawing symbols in your head, trying to do that. It's hands-on healing. Whatever your inner situation is doing, your outer vibration should be hands-on. Because you're trying to make a connection to the individual. If I wave around your auric field, I need to have that connection to your vibration. Doing a spiritual healing, connection to you, to touch you. Touch your shoulder, touch your back. I've always believed that. All the time I've always done healing in my life. Some people in this audience will probably go home. You don't have anybody in your house. You're home alone. You don't have anybody there. So you come to church to get a healing. And that might be the first person in the whole week that has touched you. That has sent you energy. That has put their hands on your shoulder and touched you. Had that connection to you. The whole week. The rest of the week you go back home, nobody there. On your own. So it's always that connection. That physical touch, that physical vibration. As a healer, I am just that conduit that sits there, allows the healing to go through me. The spirit wants to move into some kind of trance with me, great. But I am there just to send whatever healing you personally need. I'm not here to judge it or place it anywhere else, but just to send it. You are the judge of where it goes. You adjust where it goes. If you sit there and go, I gotta take any of that healing. I'm probably not going to get the healing today. It'll go somewhere else. But you have to realize that as long as you're open, you allow that vibration of health to be in your being, know that you can be healthy. Have that knowing that you can survive it. The healing will take place. Might not take place all at one time, but we have to leave the healing and still work at it. We have to kind of have that belief that it's working. It's there, it's working. That's why the Reiki self-healing things I have out there, it's where to place your hands. You don't have to do Reiki to do this, just it will teach you where to place your hands. So you sit home and you can place your hands to form your own healing, your own vibration. Have that moment of quietness in your auric field. Because Lucerne is a being that I trance when I do Lucerne, when I allow him to come in. And he might show up, he might start to change my voice, but the question with Lucerne is he is a guide, a channeled guide for me. But there are other people within the group, of his group, that he deals with, or healers, angelic presence, angels. So whatever I need, whatever I personally need from the spirit world, is already here. You have 10 to 15 guides that are part of your vibration, your group. Your group, you handpicked them. Out of that group, you have the physician, the runners, people that run, that work after your health. You have them. They're constantly there. They do not leave you and say, oh, we gave up on them a while ago, they're done. No, no, they always are part of your vibration. They connect to you. So by having that conversation, but people say, well, I want to know what their name is. I want to know who they are, who's working with me. All you have to tell your guides is thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for arriving. You might not know all your guides. You might not have that one on name basis to every single one, but you know they're helping you. So you're just saying, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me. The CERN has this whole saying is there anything I've missed, anything I should be doing or putting in motion? Could you please show me? Covers all bases. Covers everything. Anything you've missed, anything you should have done, put in motion, learned or got knowledge of, you've asked them for that. You asked them for all of that. The question is learning new modalities, learning what propels itself in your vibration. Not too long ago, there's a whole group that goes around the whole world. It's called the Bruno Goerling Circle of Friends. It's through the whole world. There's all these groups everywhere doing healing. All of a sudden, not too long ago, I got introduced to a gentleman who resides his lineage all the way back to Abraham. So he runs the group. So he's become a good friend of mine and teaching me how to do this type of healing. Now, I might do it, but I'm going to get the knowledge in case I need it to be able to use it. And that's what you do. You get the knowledge and place it somewhere there. I told somebody in a lecture not too long ago, you do not learn anything in this lifetime. So give it up, people. Relax. Take a breath. Every knowledge, every information, everything that you are supposed to know resides within your body today. It's in the cell, the memory of your cells in your body today. What happens throughout your life as you need it, it awakens that knowledge. It brings the people that have the knowledge. It brings stuff in your life, but you already knew that. It's already been here. All you did was just awaken it. The healing knowledge from past lives, incarnations, wherever you want to reside it is part of you. This lifetime is, you are the best you've ever been, so this is it. But the knowledge is there. It's been there. It's always been there. All we have to do is awaken it. Tell your guide, say, wait a second. I didn't sign up for this. I always tease my guides. If I signed a contract, I'd like to see it. I haven't seen one yet, so I'm still good. I haven't signed one. One day it's going to float down from the spirit world and go right there. Your signature. But I haven't seen one yet. So it means I didn't sign up for certain things. It's how you perceive it, how you look at it, how you place it in motion. If you believe you've been sick and you're going to be sick and your family was sick and everybody in your family is ill, and you believe you're going to be the same way, it's probably going to happen that way. If you believe that you're not going to have anything in your life, you're probably not. It's what your belief system is within your being, which awakens that cell knowledge. That knowledge that you have already within you. You have that conduit, that connection, that higher self connected to the spirit world. You're constantly connected to the spirit world. Whether you know it or not, there is a line from you to the spirit world that is connected. Knowledge is being fed into you through your dream state, through your sleep state, through your meditative state. It is being fed into your vibration. Ask them, Be specific with them. Tell them what you need. What do you personally need in your life? What do you need? What do you expect? What would you like? Your wishes are a command. What do you want? That's what I explain to people. You don't have to be sick. You might have to have something go on in your life because you're getting ready to leave the earth plane. So we can't heal everything. You can't ask the healer to heal everything because we can only send you energy and you use it. Or if it's time for you to pass, it just makes it very comfortable, very balanced passing. That's all. I do a lot of Reiki and different things in hospitals where people are getting ready to go. Not because I'm there to heal them. I'm here to balance the energy and to commute a really nice, comfortable passing into the spirit world. I'm not here to heal them. I'm not going to get them healed. They are moving towards the spirit world, so we are there to balance the energy to help them as they make their journey towards the spirit world. As a spiritual healer, I do that too. I go to hospitals and do that before somebody gets ready to go. But we are there to comfort you on your life. You're well, you're here today. We're here to heal you and help you on your journey. And there's another journey, your journey home. We're here to help you with that too. We're here for that. That's what spiritualism is to teach you that there is that spirit world, that connection to higher senses of consciousness all around you. It follows you constantly in your vibration. Because if you allow yourself to just kind of just have that spiritual guidance in your life, that spiritual guidance, not your guidance, because your guidance could be a little crazy. We're talking spiritual guidance. We're talking guidance that makes a little bit of sense. And then you go off in that direction. Because I had a lady the other day, she says, Louis, I'm trying to go get this operation, but my car keeps breaking down. I can't get there. Oh, it's just that I lost my wallet. They don't even know who I am, so I don't know how to. I said, is Spirit trying to tell you you're not probably not supposed to get that? If they want you there, they will move heaven and earth. If they don't want you there, they will block the path. Caution tape, duct tape, all kinds of stuff. But they don't want you there. But sometimes we just forge ahead, like, no, gangbusters, here we go. And then something bad happens, and we go, I knew it, I knew it. Because you have to realize that hospitals, people, situations in the world are not here to make you healthy. Remember that. They're not here to get you healthy.
No.
They're here to give you the tools for you to make yourself healthy. If your first intuition is like, oh, that's not good for me, listen to yourself. It might be good for someone else. It might be wonderful for them. If you listen to me and my wife will try to cook things for me, and that might work well for her, but it doesn't do well for my sister. But I'm very nice. I try to eat a little bit of it just to make her But it is, the question is I don't eat the same thing my wife eats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a raw vegetarian. I don't eat certain things. I do not. So the question is that I do what I need to do for me. She eats what she needs to do for her.
Mm-hmm.
See? And so you look at things in life, what works for you. Just because somebody else did it and it works for them doesn't mean it's going to be your saving grace. But ask yourself, what do I need for my health? Is there anything I need for my health? Show me. Then watch. Repetitiously, synchronicity in your life, watch for that. What is going on? You want that holistic approach. That holistic approach. In Reiki, you ground yourself. You begin the Reiki. You do all this stuff. You follow the hand positions that you do on the body. You seal the body once you're done. So you seal the healing into the vibration. But you place where you need to be. Same thing with spiritual healing. When she was up here doing healing, she placed her hands where she needed to be. Well, once you touch an individual, the healing has already started. You don't have to go to the last hand place, but the healing is done. The healing has started as soon as I touch you. The healing is already there. It's what you do with it once it's there. So whether it's trance, whether it's working with trance healing or trance channeling, just doing regular healing, whatever healing radiates to you, do that. The other healings will come. Through my life, I've done all kinds of healings. But the other healings will come. As you need them, people will show up. They will show up to bring things into your vibration. So don't re-gig something and go, oh no. Unless it's really crazy. Don't go somewhere and they go, come here. No. You know where to go, what to do. You know the person's going to be able to help you or not. We're all kind of empathic people. Listen to your good senses. Do things in your vibration. Because remember, people are not going to pull entities off of you. If you have an entity, it's your problem. Take care of it yourself. Don't pay somebody to take entities off of you. You don't have entities. You don't have anything that's attached to you. The only thing attached to you is because you allow it to be attached. Get rid of it. Tell them they have no business here. You do not give them permission to reside. You picked them up. You picked up the hitchhiker, I didn't. You get rid of them. So pay somebody to get rid of the hitchhiker. Because you allowed him in the car. Means I gotta walk around the car, I gotta open the door, I gotta drag them out, I gotta argue, I gotta fight. You have to throw them out. Remember that. Don't pay a whole bunch of money to have somebody align your dead chakras or relieve you of some kind of entity. Don't do that. Now leave that with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Those are all great reminders. Has anybody ever told you you sound like Casey Kasem?